stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldurs Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no? Aren't they just? You clearly have excellent taste. What can I do for you, sir? I must say I'm rather proud of it. The wood panelling cost a fortune, but it's so worth it for the luxe atmosphere it provides. Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm? Be sure to savor each purchase.
With my parents?
Let's go.
My faith protects me.
Sharp as ever.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Every weapon, scroll, and elixir is crafted to the highest adventuring standards, and that's a Danthelon guarantee.
Go on. If the Steel Watch come poking around, my brother and I will earn our coin.
Sounds like you've left some buddies to bury. Plus side, Enthal pays overtime.
Let's have a look.
Hello again, sir. What can I do for you? Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm? Be sure to savour.
Wonder what's past this.
Hey, good looking.
What to do?
Keep it moving.
leather optics.
The most fabulous scent. It's perfect for a shirt.
I would, but this armor was pricey.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the
Whether
steel
you're getting
watch.
hammered or getting nailed.
Actually,
We've got the tools for the job.
invented the steel watch?
You are not wearing
No,
armor.
he merely
to meet
offered
my mum
patronage.
and
The
father.
Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor.
I sense some hesitation in you. Speak, good sir.
It's just impressive to need something like this.
Whatever for? Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue? If your mighty mass needs...
I got it. I got it. And thanks.
Of course. Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure?
Fabulous scent
My good man,
for a shirt.
every substance has been tried and tested by yours truly.
What does it feel like?
You told me the armor was a bargain.
In a word, sir, exquisite.
Orin be damned. Her bloody fingerprints are all over this city. Skaketh! You know Raphael holds the key to the prince's freedom, and you turned away. Return to Raphael. We've no other choice.
Copper for your thoughts.
So Baal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good. Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Baalspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that. Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. A shame of mine. Redoubled because I did not tell you everything sooner. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
The name is as familiar as Jahira's own. A hero of the time of troubles who saved the city more than once.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. Because I was playing the pragmatist and writing my friend off for dead, then I met you. If I seem suddenly flushed with hope and soft feeling, you have only yourself to blame. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city. Yes? There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I. I believe you. You remind me of another I knew, marked by forces beyond their control. The gods can grant power or strip it away, but so long as your will remains, you have the only weapon you need.
So much for the cavalry riding to our rescue. This is what we get for putting our faith in a network of spies, I suppose.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome. I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
I fought proudly alongside Harpers once. But it seems we cannot place our trust in them now. Not while Orin has their ranks infiltrated.
Even the venerable Harpers are compromised by the Absolute's poison. A grim turn of events, but one we must take in our stride.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? Very well.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
sense some hesitation. Speak. Good sir.
It's just impressive to need something like this.
Whatever for? Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue? If your mighty Mars needs some...
I got it. And thanks.
Of course. Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
An apple a day keeps the absolute away.
Let's go to Khan's Docks. She has the most fabulous scent.
This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure?
My good man. Every substance has been tried and tested by yours truly.
What does it feel like?
In a word, sir. What exquisite.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Need to get something done? Got plenty of tools for that. Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you.
You're good to go.
On with you then.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
Guard.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldurs Gate, my city. It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but, well, why don't you come and see? Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
From Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
To the audience chamber.
And tell me what you were doing in the house.
I can't really glaze that sheet, dear. It wasn't even hurt.
Broke down the door because it...
That's why this is gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the
Been seeing them
house
for ages and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
I don't care how many they
I almost believed you this time.
Except if you're a criminal, of course.
Are they going to arrest us?
Let's rehearse this
Now they call
and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Well, you broke down the door because it...
Precious hero liberated them from one hell only to trap them in another. Shut your mouth! Ravengard is a legend. Ravengard is a charlatan.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
Best behaviour around here. Understood?
Don't cause any trouble, all right? It's not worth it.
That should help.
No distractions, please.
Please make your way to the audience as you were, citizen.
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Precious hero liberated them from one hell only to trap them in another. Shut your mouth! Ravengard is a legend.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
Yes?
What's on your mind?
Always good to talk, my friend.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Of course.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Indeed. Duke Stelmane. Or as I knew her, Belin, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you. I see that you are unable to let that go. But do not forget that I trusted you with my life, as you trusted me with yours. Manipulation or not, we need each other. My relationship with Belin was similar in this regard, though less dramatic. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. Astute as ever. You think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. Belin thought the same at first. You are wrong. Feeling is vital to the pursuit of anyone's goals, even a mind flayer's. Like you, mind flayers know fear. Like you, we crave recognition. But unlike you, unlike the others of my kind, I am no slave to either. My end is and always has been freedom. Belin understood this. Belin became my freedom. You would do well to be more like me. Your humanoid tendencies are becoming an encumbrance. Leave me.
It turned into mist. They can do that.
Copper for your thoughts.
Return to Raphael. We must hear him out.
Always good to talk, my friend. Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Has Ravengard on his side. That should tell you something. What? Every Duke's just the same as the last. It must be to be so silly. Not as exhausting as all that boot kissing you've been doing.
Is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Lady Alia says the Absolute's army won't be causing trouble for Gortash. Or for us. I'm not sure I believe her. But does it really matter? Meaning? Meaning that in the games, generals and dukes, we're not even pawns, just dust on the board. What happens next is out of our hands.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to...
You're free to explore. Within reason.
Hush! Patriarchs are upstairs. Lord Janeth could call for me at any moment.
Look, I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining. It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about. You've been reading too many picture books.
Lord Gortash himself is the one pulling their strings. We're all better off for it.
Lady Alia says the Absolute's army won't be causing trouble. Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone.
Are you here?
lady says Absolute's army's on the march. Those watchers will hold the line. You best believe. Elturel would still be stuck in the hells if it weren't for him.
I'm on duty.
Exiles cast out by their own city.
Head up, chest out. Lord Portier could descend any moment.
Shut your mouth.
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants. As long as Lord Chattershield pays me for all this waiting around.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience.
No time for talk.
Gortash has Raven Guard on his side.
As the last, sticking up for each other as the sky falls around us. God.
Don't like the look of this Gortash fellow. But don't you tell him I said that.
Big day, big day. Can hardly contain myself.
An Archduke of Baldurs Gate. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are having a safe and productive day.
No distractions, please.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
A hero at heart.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
And stay light on your feet, soldier. They can't kill what they can't catch.
Stand down, villain. The Steel Watch commands it.
Don't fucking touch me! Gortash! Face me, you fucking asshole!
Ah, apologies for the disruption, my friends. We appear to have guests. Please do come forward, I believe.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm. My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm. My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm. My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm. My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm. My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm. My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm. My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
An imposter? But who in the hells?
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thor. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldurs Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. Our tyranny, and we are saviors, defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault. Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldurs Gate. You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldurs Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldurs Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him? Not if I get to him first. How could all these people cheer for him like that? Can't they see what a chancer he is? And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people, the right people.
An Archduke! Finally, someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
Dearest Karlak, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me?
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
You most certainly will.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn. Why do you say this? Only the shadows would name the sun a tyrant. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldurs Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldurs Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
First comes a vision of terror, the city of Baldurs Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard, the real Ravengard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then? Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Punished? Gods, what has he done?
Have we finished then? Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Punished? Gods. Don't want to imagine what that entails. Maybe there's still time to find her. punished? Gods. Don't want to imagine what that entails. Maybe there's still time to find her.
Within Ravengard's memories, you find Councillor Florrick. She is confined in a cell right here in Worm's Rock.
The sun rises, true soul. Are you ready?
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
I trust Lord Gortash to protect the city, but unless he can secure the trade routes, the Absolute's armies can suffocate us.
As long as we're not overrun with refugees, there are supplies enough.
Finally, a leader worthy of this city.
I may speak only to my lord. Terribly sorry.
This area is restricted under orders of Lord Enver Gortash. Intruders are subject to deadly force.
so fancy a glass of dragon dew. Fetch me a bottle, and be quick about it. At once, my lady. Would you... Never mind. A young pink clary would more suit the occasion. Bring it at once. Pink clary it is, dear good lady. But perhaps a mint wine. My palate needs cleansing. Though, I've grown quite fond of Evan. That is all, my lady. Cheese. Something cut fresh from the wheel. I'll have to inquire with Pip Darley about... Oh, nice. Why must you make everything such a bother?
Ravengard freed from the Hells. Archduke Gortash secures our borders. Baldurs Gate's future is bright indeed.
Nice cake. Bring me a plate of the cold water pike. The cook has prepared no pike today, my lady. Ugh, the most grievous error. In that case, fetch me a bowl.
Hey, soldier.
The city is only as strong as its walls. Gortash understands this.
Are they going to arrest us? They throw us in jail.
Calm down, dear.
Let's rehearse this
It
one.
won't happen, I swear.
Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Well,
Leave it out.
Fishness. We broke down the door because it sounded...
Tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Inside.
The house was on fire. We were rescuing.
You've been seeing the
I
flames.
spoke to a
We're still
witness
here.
who says you entered the house before the fire started.
I don't know, dear.
Oh, right there, bloody legs!
What my friend means to say is that the witness must have been mistaken. Probably a drunk.
Better. I almost believed you this time.
Are they going to arrest us? Throw us in jail.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't. It's the art.
Nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Trouble. Inside.
The house was on fire.
You've been seeing the flames, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
I spoke to a witness who says you entered
I
the house
don't know,
before
dear.
the fire started.
I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
Said that. Oh, right there, bloody legs!
What my friend means to say is that the witness must have been mistaken. Probably a drunk.
Better.
Are they going to arrest us?
I almost believed you this
What if
time.
they throw us in jail?
Calm down, dear.
It won't happen.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing.